welcome to Daytona, the Daytona 260. We'll be running 104 laps here, qualifying just getting started. Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series presented by Mr. Ghostman. All cars will have 2 laps to try and set their quickest lap time. Drivers are usually kind of split on whether it's going to be the first or second lap. You'll see some of them run way up high first lap. Others will try to get all they can on the first lap, running down low. Man Cave! 25 months. What a beast. Welcome in, Man Cave. You'll have to check out on YouTube. We did the Cave RP Sprint Car Series earlier today. Man Cave, of course, part of that. Huge part of that. Mr. in charge of that, I would say. Johnny says he can do a thing. I don't know what that means. Yes, we have Perma VIP for Johnny Outlaw. Perfect. What a chant. Alright, buddy, if you start typing, you should have a diamond by your name. So we get back to our qualifying here. Wee! Are you starting in the back, JR? Try to avoid all the drama early on? Lots of cars out on their first lap. Nobody's quite put one down yet. Big 2.5 mile oval at Daytona. There we go. First one to set a lap was Clapper Newell. See if Clapper Newell was trying to get all he could on lap 1. Like I said, drivers kind of split on the idea of should you run 1 lap or 2 here. So you see some of the times at 50.7, some of the times way up at 51.7. Those guys are probably running it for 2-lap qualifying, like Quinn Newton down in 21st. He's in it. Mr. Johnny Outlaw is... He hasn't qualified though, so I think he's starting in the back. Wes Parker goes top of the charts on his second lap, 50.6. Lucas Hoisman just behind him. Hayden Lowell then splits Wes Parker and Lucas Hoisman. That's a tight window there. Hayden Lowell goes to second. Bill Rivard fifth. Everybody jumping off track now as I'm trying to show him. Trenton Sneed, fan favorite, top of the board. 29 of Cole Haas comes across the line. Slide in 11th. And there is Trenton. The minute left in qualifying, he's just edged out Wes Parker by 0.02 of a second. That is tight, tight, tight. There is the 71 of Andrew Beach, currently sitting in 7th. Blake Giglio jumps up to the 5th spot. The 16 machine. See the rebirth of the EXT race team. See a bunch of EXTs on the quarter panels here. Tell you someone to cheer for? Well, I mean, if I'm being biased, it'd be the 26 and 14 because I own those, but really most of them are good people, so you can't really go wrong. Trent Sneed is usually fan favorite, especially at the plate tracks. And you got, yeah, well, I mean, honesty is my strong suit, right?
All right, guys, thanks for coming out tonight. We are We're racing for the first time season. Can't wait. We have 104 laps tonight. Halfway points are going to be given out at the end of lap 52, wherever you run. There will be no caution. Start's going to be on green tonight. All starts thereafter will be on the leader after the pace car goes in. All cautions are going to be thrown by iRacing. We're not going to be clearing any black flags. If you get a black due to a wreck, we'll talk about it. Yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. Thanks very much for coming out. Make sure you're tuning in to Mr. DG Swiss over on Twitch. He's streaming this whole thing. Thanks for the broadcast, Mr. DG. Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's have some fun.
Appreciate Travis always doing a great job with this series. And here we go with the starting lineup, presented by our friends at Labor 12. Check them out anywhere you get your music, Labor 12. Here is our starting lineup. Trenton Sneed starts on pole in the 81 Treon Technology Chevrolet, alongside Wes Parker in the 1010 Toyota. Hayden Lowell, not on track, starts in third. Lucas Hoisman will start fourth in the 97 Labor 12 Chevrolet. Blake Giglio, the BGR Chevy, starts in fifth. Quentin Warman, Bass Pro Chevy, starts 6th. Harry Grindell in the Team Kamikaze Toyota starts in 7th alongside Andrew Beach in the Sidepipe Chevrolet. Mike Chris, the Labor 12 Ford, starts in 9th. Bill Rivard in the Ghost Chevy starts in 10th.
Better be on the broadcast.
Ethan Evers, not on track, will start in the 11th spot. Dave Hoisman starts 12th in the 79 Bass Pro Chevy. Quinn Newton, not on track, starts in the 13th spot. We have Ira Kohlhaas starting in the 14th spot in the American Snuff RJS Automotive Chevy. Zach Swicegood, Low Drag Esports Chevy, starts in 15th. Jake Lawrence, the 1010 Toyota Green Ranger, starts in the 16th spot. Sam Kohlhaas starts in 17th in the Texaco Haviland Chevrolet. Jeremy Clapper Duels iRacing Chevy starts 18th. Jeff Price, the Beast Back Channel Production Chevy, starts in 19th. Darren Harris in the Tree starts in 20th. Thomas Lloyd, 21st in the number 13 Chevrolet. Dustin Franklin will start 22nd in the 74 Ford Green Chevy. Richard Sprague Jr. starts 23rd in the Fanatic Chevrolet. Jeremy Scherer in the Chevy Accessory Chevy starts 24th. Randy Lee, the Labor 12 Machine, starts 25th. Cody Cleaver, 26th in the Haviland Ford. Ryan Brennan, 27th in the Bomb Squad Chevy. Ian Montrose in the John Deere Ford starts 28th. Jonathan Leggers, Texaco Haviland Toyota, starts 29th. Matt Benke in the Creative Promotion Chevrolet starts 30th. Mike Edwards starting from the pits, as is Dalton Hayes, 31st and 32nd. Travis Martin, Mr. Ghostman Ford, starts in 34th. Nick Hammer, the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Chevrolet, starts in 35th. Daniel Lawallen, the Labor 12 Chevy, starts in 36th. Mark Dingman in the Teamwork Chevrolet starts in 37th. JR Deals Ghost Toyota starts in 38th. And Scott Elston in the Traxxas Toyota starts 39th on the field. There you have it, our starting lineup presented by Labor 12. I am shocked we got through it all. That was a lot of words, holy cow. More hydrations, you got it. Get caught up, more chat here. Man, oh man, field working their way through turns 3 and 4. Get the hydration in there as we get set for the green flag to get this race underway. Yep, let me get that music. Appreciate you reminding me there. Beta, I need you to help me with audio on my voice later, if you don't mind. Max, if you lose, I'm shooting your device. Perfect. And here we go from Daytona. The Daytona 260 gets underway. Trenton Sneed leads the field to green, alongside Wes Parker. Trenton, the bright green machine. It's Hayden Lowell pushing him along. Wes Parker up top with help of Lucas Hoitzma, trying to maintain speed in the high line. All sounds commands are turned off for the race, you know that. Wes Parker edges out front with the push from Hoitzma and Quentin Warman. Top line getting a good shot down the backstretch. They made it through turn 1, that's more than your 24-hour Daytona theme? Ouch. That's funny. Perfect. Appreciate it, Jinxie. Well, we're going to make it farther than the ARCA race last night as we complete lap 1. Hot diggity dog, we're making improvements on the season. Field works their way into turns 1 and 2, still neck and neck up front with Trenton Sneed, Wes Parker. Let's drop back, see how your favorites are doing. Fan back through the field a little bit. Seems like we got a little bit single file further back. These cars trying to stay out of any accidents. They're kind of stretching the field out. See Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin. These guys all started from the pits. Mike Edwards, Dalton Hayes. Those cars all 20 seconds behind the field as they want to really stay out of the initial accidents. Up front, still Trenton Sneed leading in front of Hayden Lowell and Blake Giglio on the inside line. The outside's falling back a little bit. Hayden Lowell gets down on the apron. Causes Blake Giglio to check up. That'll give the outside line some momentum when they come off the corner here. We are overachieving. We're all the way to lap 3 already. Wes Parker clears out in front of the lead. He could go down if he wanted to. I think he is content to lead the outside line for now. There he goes down to the bottom. He go back up in front of Hoisman. He will. That sort of blocking can get you turned around here. Causes a big accordion effect. And generally how you see the accidents is coming from either blocks or people going 3 wide and not able to maintain their line. Trenton getting back up alongside as the inside line gets back together. Let's check on JR for Jinxie. I think he's hanging out in the back. Yeah, he's in no hurry. He's back there with his teammate Travis Martin. They're trying to keep the car in one piece. It's a long race. See, we're 3 wide up here. Bill Rivard goes to the outside of Andrew Beach. Rivard not wanting to sit back and have a boring race. He's going for it. Pushing Blake Giglio on that top line. Making it 3 wide. $104 lap race here. Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series presented by Mr. Ghostman. If you want any further details on all of our series, check them out at dgsracing.com as we're 3 wide for the race lead. Wes Parker down low, Lucas Hoytsma in the middle, and his teammate Blake Giglio was all the way to the top. Bill Rivard is bailed on that third line. Now drops down in front of the 05 of Colton Zimmer. 13 of Lloyd. See several cars dropping to the back down on the apron. They have no desire to be any part of this mess this early in the race. You're so much puckering, you got a long way to go if you're puckering on lap 5. It's only gonna get worse. Down back to 2 file, double wide. You know what I'm trying to say. Thought better of the 3 wide. Now we got Bill Rivard up into the top group. He's the 3rd car on the outside line behind Quentin Warman and Lucas Hoisman. Inside is Wes Parker, Trenton Sneed, Hayden Lowell. And you see the 70, Harry Grindell. As Warman now wants to take it 3 wide with the push from his teammates. As contact is made, Hoisman going to be able to hang on to that? He is. Oh my gosh. Very dangerous there is the 05 of Colton Zimmer got into the back of Quentin Warman a little too hard, knocked Warman down into Hoytsma. Hoytsma did a fantastic job saving that race car, not wrecking Trenton Sneed and pretty much the rest of the field. Would have only been Wes Parker standing after that one. A little bit too much aggression from the youngsters. 84 and the 05. Warman and Zimmer. They don't care, they're going for it again. See the damage now on the left side of that 84 Bass Pro Chevy. Bill Rivard pops all the way up to the 3rd line. That looks like Hayden Lowell trying to go with him. Zimmer tried to block that line. Didn't get there in time. Rivard gets to the outside. We're 3 wide for the 5th position. What's up, Kenny? How we doing, buddy? Ghost 8. What? He's getting a little bit of a push. Warman jumps up in front of him. And Parker jumps up in front of Warman. That's going to cause a stack up. Rivar is smart enough to lift off and not be pushing a pusher there. If we're talking college, can we go? Someone give me the score of the VCU game tonight? Should be over now, I think. Field getting single file except for those 4 on the outside now. Probably a good time for it as much as they've been bouncing off one another. VCU played St. Joseph's, I think. St. Joe or St. Joseph, one of the two. I didn't have a chance to check the score between races. So 13 now leads the outside line. That is Thomas Lloyd. He's got Wes Parker, Bill Rivard, Hayden Lowell, and Quentin Warren up at the top side with him. Trenton with the help of Lucas Hoitzma. The 05 of Colton Zimmer on the inside line. Single file racing didn't last very long. Spoiler incoming. Damn! That's a butt kicking. Oh, caution is out. Trying to find where we're having some issue. These cars are way behind. There's Daniel Llewellyn around. Let's see what may have happened here. Oh, Llewellyn goes around off the bumper of Clapper Newell. One car incident, Daniel Llewellyn spinning it out by himself. Fortunately, no contact. Daniel Llewellyn will be able to gather it up and resume without further incident. May have to come get some tires after that slide, but should be alright. Looks like the rest of the field able to slow it down without incident, and we will be under our first caution 10% of the way through the race. Much, much longer than in the Archer League, so well done. Trenton Sneed will be your leader. Not in race, Doc. They can have them after race if they're deemed to be too egregious or anything like that. You know, like attentional wrecking, that sort of stuff. It comes after the race, like post-race review. All right, let's get our voice chat back. See what's going on. Perfect.
Checking up in through here.
Man, pretty sad. You don't even say sorry.
I believe that was Daniel Llewellyn.
Which Jeremy was it? Who do you think? I mean Clapper, whatever, not Jeremy. Whatever. Good grief.
All right, boys, let's just face right.
It's early in the season. We already got dramas. The beef is real. Most of the field will come down and take fuel here. Should see a lot of fuel-only stops. Don't suspect we'll see too many doing tires here. Maybe towards the back of the field and the car that spun out, but not many others should take any tires here.
I was close right there, 81.
Trenton Sneed was able to parlay
I
that
put her
pole
in third
position.
gear early for fuel. I was like, oh, well, that's a top in the lead.
Trenton Sneed. Why beef when we could eat more chicken? Good point. I'd rather have a chicken sandwich than a burger most days. Trenton maintains the lead. A lot of 6-second stops here. Show me some folks didn't stop in their box, like the 11. Not sure what that's about. Some guys might have missed their pits. Very busy pit road. Show me JR Deal missed his pit box also for some reason. Can't always trust the numbers, but usually they're right. Some damage to the left front for the... What shows
I
is
got
the
hit
30.
from behind.
Yeah, don't be driving through all everybody. Stay to the right like everybody else.
He can't hear you.
Card
Yeah,
coming
there's
back
a
down.
couple people who have the same number, I think.
Thomas Lloyd coming down.
Hey, Derek.
So we got some varying strategy here. As most of the drivers are staying on track this time around, but some did come down, like the 13, to get extra fuel. Oh my gosh, these cameras. I don't want to see the back of the pit boxes. So after the caution, reset them here.
I'm not sure why the field was so far back.
Yeah, Trenton Sneed leading Lucas Hoitzma. Wes Parker, Harry Grindell, Bill Rivard, Blake Giglio, Mike Chris, Andrew Beach, Darren Harris, Ian Montrose, your top 10. Montrose picked up the win Monday night in the ARCA series at number 1. So look for him to be strong. Cody Cleaver in the 04. Jonathan Legger in the 28. Eric Kuhlhaus in the 29. Quinn Newton in the 5. Matt Benke in the 35. Rounding out your top 15. Still very early in this race, so I'm sure a lot of people will opt to drift back almost right off the bat. All the cars that started from the pits are on the lead lap thanks to that caution. The field not able to catch them before the first caution came out. Pace car heads on off. We're going to get this race restarted. Trent Sneed leads us back to the green. Wes Parker right on his bumper, giving him a great push as they head down to turn 1. See some right side rear damage to the 97 of Hoitzma. Spoilers pushed in, and there's a little bit of separation between the trunk and the bumper. If you're going to have damage, it's a good place to have it on the back where the aerodynamics are a little less affected. It's still not optimum to have damage. Trenton, Wes, and Bill Rivard working down low. I'm sure the 70 would like to get down and help his teammate Trenton. He's stuck up in the high line. Field's starting to get kind of single file back behind. Inside line definitely pulling more numbers at this point. Love this shot down the backstretch. You can watch the cars bouncing side to side, trying to get their positioning squared away. Like about here, the 05 was trying to go 3 wide there for a moment. See if they try that move again. Hayden Lowell jumps up in front of him. And here comes that 3 wide again. He's going to try to split J.R. Deal and Hayden Lowell. Hayden staying right down on the door of the 05 so he can't pop up. Zimmer still looking to go 3 wide here. They're going to go for it. Zimmer bringing his teammate in the 13. That is Lloyd. Thomas Lloyd in the 13 going with him. See much of the 1010's cars trying to form up together. Looked like the 35 of Benke tried to pop up and go with the 05, but they were having none of it. Split him out wide. Dropping Benke back through the middle. This little 2-car tandem's heading to the front any way they can. Through the middle. split out third lane to the top. Meanwhile, up front, Lucas Hoytsma is now showing the way in front of Trenton Sneed. Hello, Mav. Harry Grindel now with the push from Blake Giglio. Trying to jump out in front of Hoytsma. Now the teammates are 3 wide within each other. That's a new strategy. Lloyd is outside of Zimmer. Zimmer then drops to the bottom lane. Lloyd will keep pushing Colehouse. Big field tonight. Very cool to see. Hoytsma continues to lead. Harry Grindel hanging onto that second line ahead of Blake Giglio. Trent Sneed pushing Lucas around the track. Now that third line coming once again. As Lloyd goes to the top side on the outside of Mike Christopher and Bill Rivard. Let's see what Grindel and Giglio decide to do as they come up. So far, Lloyd just kind of by himself. Folks are starting to get a little racy. Very close between the 71 and the 0.05 there. 3 wide for a brief moment. I didn't know if the 0.5 is going to have room. Able to make it work. Hoytsma out front still. There goes Bill Rivard. I wonder if Bill has seen enough. Pulls the 10 car down onto the apron of the track. Drifts back a ways. Number 3 wide again. The 0.5. 13 are determined to make that high line work. Made it up to about the 5th spot. Now that Harry Grindel, Blake Giglio, Mike Christopher line has to stay in the middle of the track. They can't swing all the way wide on exit. What's up, Mayhew Jr.? Long time no see. Wes Parker says he's seen enough. He's dropping back. Ian Montrose bailing out as well. A little too much aggression up front for their liking, so they are trying to get away from what they perceive as a potential accident. Harry Grindel's lost his drafting partner as Blake Giglio drifts out of the middle. They're only on lap 21 of 104. Very early for all the aggression. 13 of Lloyd drifts down in front of Harry Grindel. Bill Rivard forced his way back up in there, so perhaps Rivard, not drifting back, just kind of got shuffled down. A 1 of Montrose hits the outside wall, as does the 35 of Matt Banky coming off of turn number 2. Fortunately, both cars stay going in the right direction, but not ideal. Smacking the wall right now. 84 of Quentin Warman is joining Colton Zimmer on the very top. Lloyd's holding up the middle line. Harry Grindel. Grindel gets out of shape in the 70, saves it. That car was so sideways. Grindel doing a great job of reeling back in that white and red Toyota. Allows Warman to get up to the top side and push the 05 of Zimmer. Mike Edwards, first time we've seen him up towards the front tonight. He's closed in on this lead group. Now we're back to 2x2. we see Lloyd, Zimmer, and Warman all nose to tail, those three teammates. Mike Edwards tacked one to the back of that group, trying to propel himself forward. Side by side for the lead, the 13. Lloyd's going to lead that lap. Give him a bonus point there. Richard Sprague trying to take the lead from the top with the help of Quentin Warman. Butchered that. Saw that 84 car pick up that left side damage after contact with the 97. Perhaps that's why the 97's right rear is missing like it is. Didn't notice that damage on the 97 right away as the teammates are dancing side to side up front. Oh my goodness. Hoytsma had to check up big time. I believe that was the 05 on the inside. 05's up top, so 13 on the inside. He was so sideways. Thomas Lloyd about lost it there. Jonathan's a hell of a drone. You're right about that. See Jonathan Legger further back, dropping back. Not used to seeing Legger drop back on purpose, but there he goes, back in 20. He's trying to get out of the hornet's nest. Closing in on a quarter mark for this race. See Jake Lawrence up on the high side in the green and white Toyota. Zimmer and Lloyd are content to just lead the two lines at this point. A lot of the field just trying to log laps as we hit the quarter mark for the race. Quinn Newton dropping from the top line to the bottom. Bill Rivard's gone up and joined the top behind Mike Edwards. 10%. Always 10%. No matter what. Always 10%. So we've been about 14, 15 laps for most of these drivers since our last fuel stop. Mike Edwards, Bill Rivard trying to show the third lane here.
Damn, I was gonna go. Shit.
No idea who or what that was. Edwards does get that third lane going, so now he is up on the high line outside of Warman and Hoytsma. Rivard trying to give him a push.
Checking up inside.
That is Zimmer going ahead and cutting loose from the 84 and goes all the way to the bottom.
Jeremy, I'm on him.
It's going to leave Warman out to dry. Unless the 13 and 05 come up and pick up their teammate. But that'll have to leave the bottom to do that as Warman tucks in behind Hoytsma.
Temps are on, Mike.
Get on up there, Hayden. They need you.
You can call out a number in chat, and we will find where your favorite driver's running. Get our split going on the scoreboard too. That'll help you out. 71. Andrew Beach currently in 13th. Doc looking for the 5. That's the Mountain Dew Pitch Black car in 9th. Quinn Newton. 26. I think he's still hanging out in the back, trying to avoid all the drama. Yeah, there he is.
Thank you, Ethan.
Ethan's in 30th.
Yes, sir.
The 26 machine. Edwards and Rivard trying to make a push for this lead with just 2 cars on that top side. Impressed what they've been able to do. 13 if Lloyd catches the apron a little bit. Zimmer's going to come up and try to block the 14. Catching a lap car there. Ryan Brennan in 48 has some rear end damage to that machine. Hopefully he'll be able to stay way up top and let the field through without further drama. But we'll keep an eye on it because it can make things happen in a hurry. So good. Zimmer's dropped down in front of the 13 once again. Now Rivard and Edwards going to try to push up there.
Well, that was a nice checkup.
Sorry, Nick, that was a checkup.
Edwards is trying to get that lap lead. Get a bonus point for that lap lead. Cave RP Toyota on the high side there, followed by the Ghost Chevy.
Checking up on the outside lane here. Checking up.
Yes, Jake is out there. Welcome back, Jake. He is Green Ranger Toyota. 10 tenths racing. Looks like the 35 pulling down off the track. Benke headed to pit road. He goes. He's taking tires. Surprising timing for that. Bill Rivard has abandoned that top line. Quentin Warman trying to shuffle Lucas Hoisma out here. Not quite able to get to the inside. Harry Grindell is now behind Mike Edwards on the top line. Trenton Sneed, that green and gray 81, was our pole sitter for this race. He's still hanging up there in 5th. It's like Bill Rivard coming to pit road in the 10. Going to bring his teammates with him, but they were so far behind. There's Bill Rivard hitting pit road at lap 34. Got his teammates 10 tenths racing, Wes Parker, Jake Lawrence, Travis Martin, J.R. Deal. All 4 of those teammates came down pit road together. I can't count. All 5 of those teammates came down pit road together. Now here we go again. As soon as someone gets up here to challenge these guys, they tend to jump out and try to lead both lanes. Edwards not wanting to be part of that, jumps all the way to the top, but Harry Grindell does not go with him. Now Edwards drops back in front of Grindell. I think Edwards had the right idea, just didn't have any help. If no one breaks up these 2 teammates, it's not going to change. Lucas Hoisma pulls up to second, able to get past the 13 of Lloyd. Here comes those cars that just pitted. It's the 9 of JR Deal goes a lap down. Deal's in trouble. He doesn't have any drafting help either. JR must have had an issue on pit road.
I wish people would tell us
Jake
when
Lawrence
they're pitting.
coming
That'd be nice.
back to pit
Scary.
road.
The apron grabbed my splitter and it wouldn't let go. That was horrifying.
Somehow we stay green through all that. So the 3 teammates of Sprague, Lloyd, and Warman out front, then Edwards,
7 pitting.
Trent, and Sneed. They're sitting single file with pit stops coming here. Hoytsma's on pit road with a perfect
14
camera
pitting.
angle there. Wonderful.
15 pitting. 29 pitting. 29 pitting. 30.
Comes out of the CTC
30
team
pitting.
here. So pit stops are coming around 24, 25 laps into the fuel run. And the caution comes out right in the middle of a pit cycle. There's a crash in the back. I think Nick Hammer got a piece here.
That is on me. My bad.
Nick Hammer and it's like Dustin
Checking up
Franklin.
in turn 1 for the safe car.
I think the caution came out before that though.
Y'all gotta be joking.
11 just can't get slowed down. Smacks into the 29. 74 spun on his own behind it. We still don't have the initial caution. If anyone knows what the actual caution came out for, it'd be great. Is
Well,
that
that sucks. A lot of us were already committed to pit road, and then it closed because of the caution.
Dims the brakes. Happens in real racing.
I was like a foot away from the pit lane.
So Trenton Sneed, virtue of not pitting yet, takes over the race lead. He'll come to pit road. Jumbled up mess when the yellows come out in the middle of a pit cycle. We're still not sure what happened on the initial wreck. No one has said. Yeah, he needed some more brake stammer. He just held the 29.
Trav, where are you?
Trenton, that number 1 pit stall.
Just past the pace car, turn 1.
Watched a race off pit road.
Hammer down.
The yellow came out after you started braking, so it shouldn't have.
Sorry about that, Cody. I didn't realize we were 3.
That was Hayes.
All good, Dalton. No worries.
Maybe we can go back and find if that was the incident. Wrenching, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a delightful day. This is not
Can
going
we
up.
get black flag beers? Because Travis passed us and he's still going to pass.
Yeah, I need one too. Me too.
Still no idea what brought up the yellow.
There's, I
Trying.
think a lot of us that need one, because I need one as well.
And I mean, hell, when we first got our first black flag, it's because you're already committed to pit road. There's nothing we could have done.
But that happens in
There,
real
that's
racing.
one of my, like, 4 black flags, but...
If you went down pit road after the caution came out, that is a penalty. Just is what it is. GFEA. Well, must be an Edwards fan. Edwards is back in 31st, still on the lead lap.
Appreciate it.
Yep, clear doctor's
Thank
flags too.
you. Thank you, Trav. Took me a sec to figure out this man. Remember it, my bad. 35, I gotta get by you.
64 to go.
Sorry, it didn't register.
Yeah, Matt, you gotta come up by me. You gotta pass me.
Oh no, wrong button. No clear out. There it goes. So the EXT group finds himself 1, 2, 3, 4. 75 of Darren Harris, 81 Trenton Sneed, 70 of Harry Grindell, 71 Andrew Beach, 19 Jeff Price, and the wannabe in Montrose who top 10. I think it's very shuffled up with the caution coming out in the middle of the pit cycle. Cars that were trapped a lap down have taken the wave around, so guys like JR Deal are back on the lead lap now, back in 33rd, but on the lead lap. Green flag back in the air as Blake Giglio leads us to the green. 4 teammates should work together and get in line there, as they are all in
I fucked it.
voice chat together.
Some of the black clear, someone didn't catch up.
Yeah, I was trying my best.
Hayden Lowell 3 wide by himself back there. Hayden door-to-door with Zimmer back for 24th and 25th position. Racing hard back there. Meanwhile, Giglio up front leading. Giglio, Hoitzman, Newton, Mike Chris, the EXT cars 1, 2, 3, and 4. Have Darren Harris, newcomer to the Sidewinder, sits there in the 5th spot. Trenton Sneed in 6th.
Woo!
His teammate Harry Grindell behind him.
My bad.
It's like the first car going double file. You got Bill Rivard and Wes Parker, a couple teammates trying to push forward. See the 26th, Ethan Evers, 10th spot there. Dalton Hayes, 11th. Randy Lee, drummer for Labor 12. He was there in 12th spot, but Bill Rivard takes that away on the high side. Rivard and Parker trying to take advantage of everyone being single file right now. In lap 43 of 104 at Daytona International Speedway. Ethan Evers jumped up there with Rivard and Parker, and they are getting a big head of steam on that high side. Mike Chris down on the apron.
Come back up here.
Check it. Check up.
Jeremy, car high. Yeah, they were all checking off, and I was in the middle lane and just came down, or I don't know.
We had a 4X between the 21 and 67. Take a look at the replay, see if we see anything here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the 05 was doing there, but that wasn't very brilliant.
Yeah, that guy just
The Clapper and Hayden both go up and into the wall. That's why they checked up.
Car high.
Everyone made it. Up front. That trio has taken that outside line out to the front. Ethan Evers, Bill Rivard, and Wes Parker in that outside lane. Inside, Blake Giglio, Lucas Hoytsma, and the 5 of Quinn Newton. Now they're breaking up a little bit. 6-car
Travis, any
pack.
chance you let me catch up?
Definitely feel like that was more than 3 cars.
Bill Rivard a little too high there. Ethan Evers drops down in front of Mike Christopher.
I got damage. You're probably going to want to go around me if you got a clean car.
Simple.
A lot of chat towards the back of the field. Blake Giglio still leads. Now 4 cars single file back to Ethan Evers in 4th. Mike Chris side by side with Wes Parker and the 10
well,
of Bill
so I'll
Rivard.
push you back up there for this. No break. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the front with vengeance.
Hey, Quinn, could you lift just a little bit for me? No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're sort of dance side to side quite a lot. Corners. That's where you get in trouble when you try to give a push with all that side to side action. Pretty fine down the straightaway, but you get through the corners, these cars are dancing. Look at the 10 out of shape. No lift till Brooklyn, perfect. Here come the youngsters to the tie side.
Goodbye, mate.
I believe that's Zimmer, Lloyd, and Warman. Nose to tail in that order. Trying to make the 3 wide work. Dalton Hayes tried to jump up there in front of it. Couldn't get there in time. Rivard thinking of going up there.
Thank you.
Rivard going to go up there. Gets in front of the 05 of Zimmer.
Thank you so much.
Breaks up the middle line.
Yeah.
Zimmer giving the 10
When
a
I get
shove.
to you, if you want to go, I'll follow.
I was going to say, you're going to want to go around us.
28 Lincoln back there. Rivard thought of coming down in front of Parker. Oh, gets contact from Zimmer. Zimmer shoots him down into the middle.
Sorry, trying not to thought they were going for a second.
Oh my gosh. They're trying to wreck. Now I'm puckering, Doc.
We're good.
Holy cow.
So much brilliant.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
Parker
the
right up
Blazers
in front of
are
Zimmer. Zimmer shoots it into the middle, bangs off Quinn Newton. Newton's going to probably lose
Doesn't
it
mean
here.
to cause Rex trying to get up there, though.
Quinn Newton, are you going to hang on to this thing? He is.
Plain terrible
What a
driving.
fantastic drive by Quinn Newton not to wreck that 5 car.
I appreciate that.
The over-aggressive 0, 5, and 13 up there causing issues.
Sorry, JR.
Bill Rivard out to the front in front of Blake Giglio and the 97. Oh, contact.
Genius is up there.
I believe that was the 14 and the 84 bouncing off one another up and into the outside wall. 14 has damage for sure now. 6-car breakaway for the race lead. It's like a little 6-pack of beer the way they're riding. Are you going to go 3 wide with 6 cars? Perfect.
I guess I got one here.
Parker able to get in front of Bill Rivard.
This thing used to suck up right up to it, and I could push like hell, and I can't do shit now.
No, you're fine.
Cave RP cars running side by side. Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers. It's a complete lap 49. Wes Parker out front. Bill Rivard giving his teammate a push. They get down in front of Colton Zimmer.
Hayden, I would push you, but your rear is really
Zimmer tried to pop up in front of Blake Giglio. Giglio, an evasive maneuver to
Yeah, I
avoid
got
him.
fenced pretty
Slows
good.
down
You
the
hit
outside
your
line.
fence. You go to push.
Honestly, I don't think so.
Zimmer
I
pops
did
to the
get hit on
outside of
yellow in
Bill
the rear,
Rivard.
and I hit
It's
someone
Lucas
from
Hoytsma
front,
pushing him along.
and I haven't been up to speed yet.
Doc, I think you're right. It's not a 6-pack
We'll
formation.
just
They're
hope
just
for
driving
yellow.
like they had a 6-pack. I got you.
There you go,
Catching
JR.
the
Thank
04
you
of
again,
Cody
bud.
Cleaver. Cleaver seems to have lost the
Yeah, bud.
draft. As crazy as this field's been lately, it might be a little spicy. So we're about to give away some points. Into lap 52, you get some stage points. It seems everyone's jockeying for those points. Hopefully everyone makes it by the 04 safely. Dustin Franklin's made his way up into the top 10. Currently in the 9th spot. Zimmer and Parker have traded spots. Parker now in front of Weitzman. Zimmer now in front of Rivard. Rivard not able to hold that yellow line. Keeps going up. Scaring that outside line a little bit. Dustin Franklin all the way to the outside trying to get the third row going. Has help from 47 of Dalton Hayes. I believe that's the 9 of JR Deal making his way up to the front. 13 gets locked into the middle. Wes Parker going to be there with him.
Sorry, Travis.
Things are really ramping up for these stage points. My goodness. Zimmer slides up in front of Wes Parker.
You're good. I was gonna push you.
It's a recipe for disaster right here.
Destroyed.
Oh my gosh, the 04 is shooting back up to the track.
There you go, Randy.
Thanks,
Oh,
sir.
contact. Blake Giglio to the outside wall. There they go. Stacking up.
Fuck it, man.
JR Deal involved in the 9.
Pace car in the 1.
228 cars involved.
Good job there, boys. Real bit for that stage points.
All that for stage
Have you
points.
tried driving on grass before?
Richard Sprague's going to get 10 points.
Yeah, you put your brakes on and turn left.
Lucas, Bill, Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, Mike Chris, Ian Montrose, Wes Parker, Quentin Warman, and Harry Grindell all picking up stage points there. Supposed to be a rolling stage and not have a yellow, but because of the wreck, here we are.
Try no for.
Let's go back and see if we can find what happens. What's up ahead of this group? I know the 74 was in it. We'll find
I'm trying no
Franklin.
for. I'll be there. I'm coming.
Looks like I tried to go 4 wide there maybe. Started around Wes Parker, the 22. See Wes pushing Hoitzman. Goes up and into Blake Giglio. Giglio gets in the outside wall. Meanwhile, the 13 and 22 come together. Oh my gosh, hard hit for Randy
Oh,
Lee.
they're wrecking in 3. They're wrecking in 3.
Wrecking again?
I have no idea what she's doing.
What?
Daniel.
Jonathan Legger up and into the outside wall.
Look at Harry's on board for that.
Jonathan Legger clearly having issues. Lots of cars will be coming down for pit stops here. A lot of fuel, a lot of fast repairs after all the damage there. I wonder if they're wanting me to look at Harry's on board for the first one or the second one. You'll help? Perfect. Cluster cluck.
There's a pace car.
Let's go back and see if we can find this on board for Harry.
Just out of 2.
That's not Harry. Why did we switch to a whole nother car?
Travis, I'll go around on the back.
That's Harry.
Yeah, 10
Stop switching. Here we go. On board with the 70. Going through the Hornet's Nest here. Good drive there, Harry. Good drive. Oh my gosh, Ian Montrose comes back and just drop kicks whoever that was on the outside. Dang.
Pace car?
That sucked. It did.
Just out of 4.
All that for stage points. Well, Bill Rivard is now your leader. Mike Edwards with a damaged car is in second. Hoping stage points were worth it. Quentin Warman now in third. Sprague Jr. in fourth. Hoitzma in fifth.
Hey, I'm not gonna be able to get by the 48 most likely, so you might have to clear blacks.
Spice good up to sixth. 29 car painted it just full
Hi,
race.
Mikey.
He's up into the 7th spot. Cole Haas.
Hello.
Jeff Price 8th. Mike Chris
Bro,
9th.
that
Jeremy
05
Shearer
is
up into
such
the
a
top
hack,
10.
I tell you.
Mark Dingman. Beautiful black, white, and pink car. He's there in the 11th spot. Trenton Sneed 12th. Grindell 13th. Ian Montrose. Andrew Beach 14th, 15th. Scott Elston 16th. Dave Weitzel 17th. Jonathan Legger, after smacking the wall under caution, somehow in 18th. Darren Harris 75 is 19th. Sound commands are off during this, you know that, Brian. So you don't get yelled at by YouTube, because some of them have music in them. Clapper Newell in 20th. Travis Martin 21st. Dustin Franklin 22nd after going for a wild ride there in that crash. Ethan Evers 23rd. Blake Iglio 24th. Daniel Llewellyn 25th. Randy Lee, no front end right now, 26th. Hayden Lull, Cody Cleaver 27th, 28th. J.R. Deal 29th. He's had to take a fast repair after that crash.
74 doing?
What is
Quinn
what
Newton
it's telling me to do?
30th. Looks like he's done
Yeah,
some
you've
damage
gone into
repair.
this place.
J.R. Deal may not have taken a fast repair. He has a minute 17 pit stop, so that's pretty lengthy. There's the 30 of Sam Coolhalls, the 47
That
of
escalated
Dalton
quickly.
Hayes. Did escalate quickly.
Sorry, Blake.
I got a
Back underway. People are
Yeah, sorry once again. I could not get speed enough.
getting black flags for not getting up to catch the field. Rivard has the help of Quentin Warman. Lucas Weissman in 29. Cole Haas, all on the inside line. Looks like Dustin Franklin not wanting to tear up his race car and
47
drop to the
Fishy
back.
right here.
It's the white and maroon car all the way to the right, underneath the yellow line.
Let me know when you get to that.
A couple of Cave RP connections up front. Bill Rivard on the inside and Mike Edwards, the Cave RP Toyota, on the outside line. Then teammates side by side for the third spot, and now
Thanks for the push.
05 splits out wide, goes to the top. 24 Swice stays with the 14. 84s could go all the way to the top, try to pick up his teammate. I think that nose damage is affecting 14 a little bit. 10 Bill Rivard from the lead says he doesn't want to be any part of this. Starts to drop back into 10. Edwards pushes the 84 Foreman out to the front.
Yeah, you're good, man. You gave me enough.
Quentin Warman, your race leader. Mike Edwards in second, and side by side for third. Schweiss up to the top side in the 24. Hoitzman, the 97, down low. It's like Rivard decided he didn't drop back far enough the first time. Pulled down to the apron
Look up
again.
for you.
Dropping back some more in that thing, though.
Hey, 23, you got to be paying attention here. You got two cars inside.
I'm getting hot.
Oh, Daniel Llewellyn smacked the outside wall.
I'm out.
We might need to get a 23 car off the track. I don't know what he's doing.
Daniel Llewellyn just pounded the wall.
I'm hot as hell, and I'm not talking about the car.
Dustin Franklin's in the outside wall. What happened to Franklin?
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
God fucking.
Dustin
That's-
Franklin tried to shoot the gap between the
Wow.
23 and the 5. Didn't quite
Right.
make it. And something else happens up ahead of that. Oh my gosh, who was that, the 19?
Hey, Jeremy, Jeff wants to say that he's sorry about that. That was on him. Not what he meant to do.
1921 make contact. 19 shoots down to the inside. It's Jeff Price. Avoids the inside wall.
It's 27th position, 13. Come on, man.
Never slowed down coming back on the track though.
Well, you started moving
Tagged.
too quick.
I believe
so
that was a
I don't know
04
something happened on
car. And I think he alt F forward after that. Somehow was to green. Three wide up front for the lead. Hoytsma
Try to pick up some more speed.
pushing Edwards and Schweisgood on the inside line. Then you have Giglio pushing Warman and it's the 05 of Zimmer. And then all the way up top, that is, I believe that is Daddy Dave Hoytsma
Well, that was close.
pushing the 82 of Mark Dingman. 61 down.
We'll work together.
43 to go. Oh my gosh, I think Edwards and Giglio both tried to go to the middle there. That was almost disaster. I don't know if Edwards' car can really push that hard with all that damage to their right side and front end of that 14 KVRP Toyota.
Quinn, are all y'all damaged right here?
Yeah, I think we're both down like 20 RPM.
Alright, man, I'm not damaged, so somebody can push me.
04 back out on track, dropping down 2 laps down now. Cody Cleaver took break for him with the contact on track. The 19. Warman and Sprague battle for the lead. Giglio trying to push Warman out there so Giglio can get clear of the 05. There he goes. Gets clear of the 05, drops down inside. Now he's going to be alongside Warman. See if Dingman helps or goes to the high side. Oh, Dave gets turned by the 21.
Yeah, I definitely am.
Clapper Newell turns the 79 of Dave Hoytsma in front of half the field. Jeremy Clapper Newell
Nick Rick, please don't hit me.
turning the 79. Clapper Newell right there tags the back of the 79, turns him down into the 14. Edwards gets damaged. Hoytsma, Lucas Hoytsma, 88 of Mike Chris, the 1 of Montrose. I believe that was Elston smacking in there pretty hard. JR Deal scoots through unscathed. The 26 slowing down makes it through. 67 Hayden Lull makes it. Quinn Newton safe. Clapper Newell setting off. Quite a big accident there. Let's see if anybody makes it through spectacularly. All those NKI cars piled in. Cher gets a piece of it. 75 may have made it through there. 75 Darren Harris made that. That is impressive. Let's see if we can get a cockpit view here. It's right in the hornet's nest. I think he makes it. Let's try it one more time from up here. Yeah, he gets a piece right there. We'll see net code though. Still look cool. Yes, the 5 made it. Has Corey crashed yet? Corey would be very difficult to crash in this race because Corey's not here. What's up, Thursday? How you doing? It's a lot of cars on and off pit road here. Topping off the fuel tanks. A lot of others getting damage repair. A lot of cars ahead of Wes Parker, all taking a wave around. Anybody that's in front of Giglio is going to be taking a wave around here. Let's try to get a better shot.
Can you let me know whenever
So the
it's coming
68
off
of Jake
turn
Lawrence
4,
is
please?
getting a wave around, as is the 35 of Matt Binky and the 04 of Cody Cleaver. That'll move Jake Lawrence to 1 lap down. Binky to 1 lap down.
I'm
Four
protesting.
would be one lap down. So all those cars were
Should be
unfortunately
getting
2
a
laps
wipe
down
round.
already. Nobody getting back on the lead lap. What up, J
Y'all
Munch?
pitted.
How you doing, bud?
Pace car off the board.
Let's
I'll wave you around once you cross the line.
reset the field for you here. The race leaders Blake Giglio in the 16.
And I got
Richard
lead
Sprague
in front
Jr.
of me.
in the 05 is in
Did it.
second. See, he's got some
If I didn't
left
get
front
up there quick
damage.
enough. Fuck
Quentin
me.
Warman, car looks pretty decent for all the bangs it's been through, so he probably took a fast repair here. He is in third. Mark Dingman, 82 team, is in fourth. Bill Rivard got some left front damage on that 10 car. He is in fifth. Zach Swicegood, low drag Chevy, is in sixth. Quinn Newton, Mountain Dew Pitch Black Chevy, is in seventh. Hayden Knoll, the Napa Ford, with quite a lot of damage. Goodness gracious, he is in eighth. JR Deal got left and right side damage and rear end damage on the 9 car. He's been banged up a bit. Aaron Harris got some right side damage in the 75, so didn't make it through as good as we thought.
I see a ghost in front of me.
85,
and
Scott
I see
Elson.
a ghost in my mirror.
Randy Lee, no front end. He's hanging on to that fast repair. 14th, Jeremy Sheriff 15th with some damage. Mike Chris banged up in 16th. Travis Martin looks pretty clean in 17th. Ethan Evers looking mostly clean there in 19th. Daniel Wallen, saw him bouncing off a few things, so I think he took his fast repair. That is your top 20. Let's take a peek at the fast repairs as we're getting ready to go back to green.
Because there was a car in front of me that was thinking.
Blake used his. Sprague has not. Dingman and Rivard, Swicegood, Lowell, JR Deal, Scherer, Hoytsma, Lee, Mike Chris, Travis Martin, Ethan Evers have all not used theirs yet. They've made it past halfway, still saving them, so that's good.
Yeah, we're not going to catch up here. We're going to have some blacks cleared here.
Pace cars off. Blake Giglio leading us back to the green flag. 05 of Sprague Jr. drops in behind.
Yeah, I got it, Blake. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Giglio not able to hold off the 05 and dices to the inside line. How many fast repairs? Just one. You only get one. What the? What is that?
Sorry, Blake.
Sprague Jr. and the 84 Quick Woman. Nose to tail 1 and 2. Bill Rivard, Blake Giglio side by side for third. Hayden Knoll in the fifth spot. Napa Blue and White Machine. You have Dingman. 13 of Thomas Lloyd, 24 of Swicegood. Newton, and then this chaotic mess with Wes Parker disappearing in the middle of it.
Me?
Yeah.
Bigger piece of it too.
See my cue bar drop, but I'm sorry. I'll look at it. I'll pay attention to it a little bit more.
Wes not realizing he's blinking like crazy.
Yeah, you're just popping a little bit. You're still on track, but it kind of jitters a little bit every few seconds.
Hell yeah.
Oh, contact! Blake Giglio.
Do that again, you're getting fucking wrecked.
Bill Rivard, angry. Bill Rivard getting turned sideways. Bill Rivard into Hayden Lowell, and they both go to the inside. Bill Rivard not going to be happy after that. Caution is out.
Wow. That's fucking pathetic.
Hear Bill Rivard's thoughts on the situation.
Why are we throwing those blocks with 40 to go?
Norman bangs
Hey,
up into him.
that's like for the 5 times they did the exact same thing to me, so. Yeah, trust me.
Let's watch Richard Sprague. He's going to come up and block the 10. Very late. Rivard gets into him. And then Warman tries right up the track into Rivard. So the two teammates beating up on the 10 car. He comes down and gets Hayden. Hayden catches the inside wall there.
That whole group, all those cars, they're all way over aggressive.
I would agree with that.
About my block?
I'm about to say 60. I'm about to tell you 67 is still close.
Even the word you're looking for is terrible.
Nodders.
No, not you, Blake, but yes, terrible is the right word.
I was gonna say, my block didn't take out 3 guys.
Lap 69.
It's
Nice.
weird because Bill's the one that wrecked me, but it wasn't his fault, so I feel conflicted.
Wait, what happened to the 10 car?
Driver of 84 will be sacrificed as skid goddess. It really needs to be the whole team.
84.
The 05, the 84, and the 13. They've all been doing
How about
that
all
sort of
y'all
thing.
just calm the hell down and just race and stop being stupid?
I agree with that.
Oh my god, is that Corey Deal?
Hell yeah, brother.
Can Leo make it to pit road there?
Steel. Is that joke still real?
He did make it to pit road.
Well,
Goodness gracious.
Oh, can y'all pit?
West Parker wishing he would pit so he can get a lap back.
Lucky Dog High.
That's Cody Cleaver.
Yes, I have arrived and I have a baby in my arms. So how about let's get some racing done?
Teleport.
Me.
No, Wyatt doesn't race in SRL. He took his steering wheel and went home. Not sure a baby is sanctioned by CaveRP.com? Well, we can ask Man Cave Gaming if it is. Pretty sure it is. Kevin Saab rooting for Mike Edwards. Good to see you, Kev. Hope you're doing good, man. Been a while. Mikey is currently in the 8th position. He's been up to the front a couple times. He's got some damage. I think he's holding on to that fast repair for late in the race. You sure that baby can drive better than that whole team? Rip. It's what you see sometimes with the youngsters. They have no patience. Like, I don't want to speak of all youngsters that way, but it's a common thing with youngsters, if that makes sense. Like, there's some youngsters that are fine and don't do that, but this particular trio of youngsters, it's what they do.
It would appear Andrew Beach is going to go a lap down because he had to go pit.
But that baby, the baby has patience. Look at that beautiful first badge you have, Doctor. Showing it all, flexing. Flexing that first badge.
Can we have a moment of respect for Mr. Tickles?
Oh, AJ's cat, sadness.
Team 09, 1, 2, 3, baby, woo!
Kev says give him a few beers and he'll take out the youngsters. I don't think we'll have to worry about that. I think if Bill Rivard gets back up there, he'll do it himself.
Hey Lucas, you're missing your rear end. I don't know if you
I think they're going to turn Bill Rivard into Hunter Hawkins here.
You really
Real
just
fast.
jinxed us like that, Richard.
Broadcast needs to bring you in.
They're gonna fuck around and find out.
What lap are we on?
Odie, where you at?
Doesn't it tell you on your screen what lap you're on?
I am hauling fucking ass.
Corey says like, this baby to sleep on top of the whole team. Oh
Can
my
you shut up
goodness.
so people can talk to each other?
Tell him, JR. Trevor Teal. I'll be damned. What's up, my bearded brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing wonderful, beautiful, amazing things in your life. Pace car is off, so we get set to restart here. Coming to lap 72. Team works together as one of them disappears briefly. The Sprague gets down to the inside line. Quentin Mormon, Thomas Lloyd.
That's
1, 2,
illegal.
3.
You can't do that. God damn it, Quentin. Way
All
behind
anger. Lucas Weitzman. And Zach Swicegood with him. Blake Giglio. 3 EXT cars right behind the 3 youngsters. Seems everyone trying to get to the bottom here. Now, is that Hoistman jumping up to the high side? I don't know if he knows how much nose damage he has. Nose and rear. 97's banged up. Perhaps he's just hopping out of line to not slow him down. He'll try to hang on to the draft towards the back of the pack, I am sure. Swice good with the help of Giglio. Going to jump to the outside. Try to break up the youngsters as here comes the block. Swice good about wrecked himself trying to avoid crashing the 05. Very aggressive block. Still 31 laps to go. That is just inevitably going to wreck the whole field. The closer you get to the end of the race, the less they're going to lift for that. That was pretty good timing there, Mr. Teal. Pretty good timing. 84 catches a piece of the apron, breaks sideways. Teammate behind him dancing around. I believe that was the 13 of Lloyd. Swice goes up, gives a shot to the back of the 05. I think Swice is all done lifting for the kid. Both drive one-handed. Hold a baby and drive a wheel. Perfect. But look at those palm trees. Caution's out. And I heard a very sarcastic oops from... It sounded like the 21 guy.
You gotta stay in the throttle.
Bill and Hart involved there. Let's see what happens to Bill.
Cody, tell me you need a pass.
Well, check up on the outside lane. Quentin Newton checks up the field, and then the field kind of accordions behind, and everyone stacks up. Not enough time to lift off the throttle for that. And the wreck was on from there. So it looked like Quinn Newton just kind of got up by the wall. Started that whole thing. It was on the top of 3 wide. Rivard, or is that Deal? JR Deal gets a piece of Quinn Newton, shoots him up towards the outside wall. So the 9 and 5 coming together, setting that one off.
That's what happens when you run in the back, I guess.
Let's go on board JR Deal. Get one more look at it.
got run over by someone. I'm gonna start by saying that
3 wide here, JR Deal contact with Quinn Newton. Newton goes up to the wall. From there, all the stack up happens. Newton able to get away, but driver's behind, not as lucky.
Sorry, I got into you there a little bit, JR.
We're all good, bro.
It's like 4th one back, decided to come down pit road. Great camera angle there.
Lucky Dog is high.
Lucky Dog is high. Perfect way to say it. I think Jake Lawrence be our Lucky Dog here. Those of you in the cave community, Mr. Rocco. Goes Rocco back to the lead lap. Yep, Bill's pretty happy. Look at that face he put in chat. He's pretty happy. Want us to get? You've been in every possible wreck. Even one that didn't bring out a caution. Death by snoo snoo. Good old Futurama. Well, we're inside 30 to go. Getting down to it. 29 laps remain. Looks like Randy Lee has used his fast repair and finally has a front end again. Congrats, Randy. Hopefully you can keep it in the next 29 laps. The 05 still has his repair, as does Dingman, Edwards, Swicegood, Mike Chris, Ethan Evers, Lucas Weitzman, Ian Montrose, J.R. Deal, Dalton Hayes, Jeremy Scherer, Travis Martin in the top 20. All those cars still hanging on to fast repairs. You can't team up on a road course. You can. It just hurts your whole team if you do. It's out on our iRacing pace car. Half a lap away from getting this resumed once again. Danny! Danny with the huge rate of 9. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome to the Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series presented by Mr. Ghostman. Part of our doubleheader today. We had a race earlier with the CaveRP.com sprint cars. Now we are working on our Xfinity Series. There's actually one more race after this. If you guys go over to YouTube, you can check out our modified series. It'll be broadcast by a different party. Can you join this with a PS5 controller? I don't know about the PS5. I know the PS4 works. Not sure about the 5. Here's all the info on the leads. Pace car is off, and here we go. Sprague Jr. and Warman going to lead us to the green flag. These 3 cars up front are all teammates. You'll probably see them work together just like that.
These guys are changing lanes before the line.
Change line.
Mark Dingman leading the rest of the field. Blake Giglio, Randy Lee, Mike Edwards, and Mike Christopher working together.
What?
Randy gets up and into the outside wall. Randy Lee
The leader.
on the straightaway. Huge
Oh
wreck.
yeah, that got the hack.
There's a yellow for that?
All the action happened off the track.
Yeah, I feel like, Trav, you should throw a yellow for that.
That's probably
that
a
was
yellow.
more than 3 cars.
Below the double yellow. No, oh, good go.
It's
Still waiting
iRacing
for-
caution, guys.
Oh my gosh. Randy Lee tags the outside wall here, comes down onto other cars and just shoots the 75. Violent hits there. I believe that's the 24 of Swicegood involved.
Travis, you want to make up some gap?
You can keep pushing me, Blake. It's all good. Or not.
Doctor's calling it. The 24 is in there, the 26, the 1. Oh my gosh. I think Randy Lee alt F4'd out of here. Him and his teammate, the 24, make contact right there. Collects the 75, the 26, 1. I think everyone else kind of makes it through here. Check in with Llewellyn. Trenton Sneed of the 81 making it through. Yeah, everyone else was pretty good. So we stay green.
This is how I wanted to help earlier.
Surprise move there for race control. We stay green. Field all broken up.
behind you.
Are you guys like triplets?
Lucas Voigt's asking the youngsters if they're triplets. Giglio trying to get to the lead. The 05 of Spray
No,
gets
you all
right
can't
down
win
on
the
his door.
championship.
Dustin, I'm just saying if Zach is ahead of us and I'm in the middle, I think it might help us a little more. Cause
It all broke apart because of that
Never
incident.
mind.
Catch what you said the first time.
Randy Lee hitting the outside wall. It all broke apart.
You should fit me in the middle. Zach, fit me in the middle.
I actually didn't get that one.
Hayden, that didn't look smart to me to try and make that hole.
Got a good motor.
Giglio shoving the 05. Quentin Warman
Yeah, I got left on the outside.
right there
no
with
one
him.
knows how to
I
let
agree,
their
Red
whole
though.
train clear.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Sorry, partner.
The scary part is with the faster players, you have to do it twice. Let's check in on the second group. Travis Martin now leading the second pack there.
Checking up outside, checking up outside.
Oh, I almost got a good look at your ass end.
The hole's too tempting. The gap is 6.7 and shrinking slowly. The second pack needs to get single file and work together so they can catch the main pack. The longer they stay side by side, the longer it's going to take them to catch up. Dalton Hayes realized that, moved to the bottom. Trenton Sneed needs to join him. There goes another one to the bottom. They're starting to get organized. Trenton needs to move down. If they only understood group projects. See the front side by side, they could be making up good time right now. See if Trenton. Oh, Neo. Neo doing Neo things. Neo will never ride in line. It's just not in his blood. Unfortunately, the back end of that car is damaged, so he'll have to tuck back in. Won't slow down the front three of this pack anyway. That's the important part. Starting to reel him in. About to be under 6 seconds. So we'll see if they can make it up with 21 to go. Should we stay green? I have a feeling someone's going to throw a bad block and end up in the wall. Well before they have the opportunity to make that happen. Oh, Warman! Almost up into the 97 of Voigtsman. We'll also have more pit stops to go. A lot of these cars up front did not pit there.
I don't like what I'm seeing here, Mike.
Yeah, me either.
Oh my gosh, the 05's out of shape! Into the outside wall, coming back down. Tags the 82 of Mark Dingman. The 05 is spit out of the field. Sliding into the infield, and there goes one of the youngsters.
I'm so sorry, Mike. God damn it.
God, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh my gosh, Mike Edwards just dropped down the rock.
You're good. That's good point, Rob.
There goes the initial wreck. 05 bounces off the 82. There goes Edwards along for a ride. Yeah, the cautions haven't been coming because it's been single.
Man, we were going
car
somewhere,
incidents.
crap.
Oh
Checking
my
up 1 and
gosh.
2, and dude, great push.
Yellow is out now. Yellow has finally come out.
Sorry about that, Trenton. As soon as I came up to the high line, you know, y'all checked up.
You didn't hit me. You hit, I think, Andrew.
Oh, sorry, whoever I hit. As soon as I got to the high line, y'all checked up.
After those 3 different
car in
incidents,
the wall up there.
caution
I had
has
to
come
check
out.
up because I was about to plow over Harry. It's all good, man.
Can you give me an EOL? I'm slow.
I imagine a lot of the quick affairs will come off the board here.
Never mind.
14 missed the bus stop. Definitely took the grass cut line. Should see most of the field come down here. This actually helps the 13 and 84 that had not pit. They were about to have to come under green to pit. Hayden and Lowell going to stay out here. See if Lucas repairs his car or keeps it in shape it's in. Does take the fast repair on the 97. Comes Trent Snee, the 81. Wonderful camera angle.
Dude, come on.
It's like Hayden Lowell, the only one to stay out.
I'm sorry, Wesley.
I'm gonna kill some of y'all.
Wes just wants to get back on the lead lap,
I
but
guess
people
no
keep
one
staying
moves
out
the
on
rules
the
about that
yellow,
road.
so he can't take waiver rounds. Oh my gosh, Cody Cleaver was in it again.
What happened this time?
The 47 being in the center lane, coming out of the pit stall, not going all the way out to the grass.
What's the 21 crying about now? What? Why are cars going around and... What is happening? Jonathan Lager gets into Quinn Newton and turns him on pit road. Wow.
I only have a 4X.
Hayden, I'm begging right now if you pit, please.
I don't know
I'll
what
be one lap down.
21's talking about, but okay.
$20 and I'll pit.
My pit lane is closed.
I'm disappointed, Hayden. You taking the outside?
Yes, sir.
It's been better than ARCA, yes. It's been a mess, but better than ARCA. They made it 10 laps before a caution instead of turn 3 on the first lap. It's gonna get people got. It was pretty bad in ARCA too, though, Max.
Hayden, are you actually
Last night
down
was
there?
bad.
Yeah, we did it going first. I'm taking the top.
I know, a whole 10 laps. A whole 10 laps, Wolfie.
I
I'm
forgot
just
to
gonna
say
always
that
call you
the
Wolfie.
leader has
You're
ran
never gonna
first.
get me to call you Dan.
I'm very sorry.
I mean, it's also on the rules.
Pablo.
Alright, now we're working down the backstretch. Let's take a look at
Blake?
the fast repairs remaining. Blake?
Bring it.
Not Blake. Travis Martin, Dalton Hayes, Harry Grindell, Jake Lawrence. Only ones in the top 20 that still have a fast repair. So these guys have to be careful at this point.
Don't even wait till it gets on. That's just start out making.
I haven't gone 8 different commercials every 5 laps, like the Daytona 500? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Anyway, we're going to throw the splits up so you can keep track of your favorite drivers. Jacob! What is up, my friend? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid, Randy. Sorry your race didn't go so good. It was a bit bumpy. But that's how it goes some nights. Appreciate it, my friend. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, right? Hayden Lowell, race leader, chosen the outside lane here. It's going to get us restarted alongside Blake Giglio. '84 Warman jumps up right in front of Lucas Hoytsma. Hoytsma then drops to the bottom. Hayden Lowell jumps in front of Blake Giglio. And now the two teammates outside, the 13 and 84. Travis Martin going with them. Calm the hail down. Hayden Lowell. Blake Giglio. Mike Chris. And the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma on the inside. Outside is Thomas Lloyd. The help of Quentin Warman. Flawless. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope your Tuesday's going terrific. Oh, contact!
Car
Hayden
outside,
Lowell
dumbass.
puts the 13 in the wall. Cars scatter everywhere. Trenton Sneed's going
Sorry,
through the
the
grass.
following
Is he going to
example
save
I've
it?
seen your car set.
He is, but the car in front of him, Andrew Beach, is not. That's 2 black flags for sure as the 28 of Legger goes into the wall.
Can I get a black clear for getting spun across pit road? Thank you very
Caution's
much.
out.
I had to go up for Trenton sliding back up onto the track, and me and Neo made contact there.
Like,
Yeah.
Hayden, I know you're trying to act like the 05, but, I mean, at least he was clear when he blocked. I mean, it was clearly intentional. I know you're just trying to kill me because you're pissed that we're faster than you in the whole race, but...
Blah, 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 blah.
Can I get another clear? It gave me another penalty for not exiting safely. Thank you.
Yeah!
All the drama. So all that started with Hayden up at the front. And I believe it was the 13?
Any stupid blocks this race, and you just...
I'm just going to mute that. I'm tired of that. So Hayden's leading here. The 13 is going to try to split to the outside. Hayden tries to block him. Did not get there in time. And the caution comes out behind from the stack up Trenton. You have to ride with Trenton there. So he went through the grass and somehow didn't die. What would be a good... That'd be a perfect one. See nothing. It's just cockpitted. And he jumps to the 24 for some unknown reason. Perfect. Perfect! Promise you we'll get this replay from Trenton's car. Why does it keep jumping to the 24? I'm going on the outside, because more fun. Yeah, here we go. Trenton goes down to the left, gets in the grass. Car starts to come around, he saves it. And then Beach and 28 of the Legger go across. This is a heck of a job by Trenton. Sees a wreck, turns left to avoid it, goes into the grass. Gonna wheeling that thing in the grass. Oh my gosh. Didn't hit a thing. Well done, Trent. Damn, Doc throwing the shade. Throwing the shade on the RLers. Travis Martin in 7th. Has no incident points. Showing him how it's done. It was very close. So very close. So Blake Hayden, Quentin Warman, Mike Chris, Dalton Hayes, Lucas Weissman, Travis Martin, Mike Edwards, the 05 of Richard Sprague Jr., and the 9 of JR Deal. That is your top 10 currently. Jake Lawrence 11th, Jeremy Scher, Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin, Ryan Brennan, Sam Kohlhaas, Ian Montrose, Trenton Sneed, Mark Dingman, Jeremy Clapper Newell, your top 20. 39 cars in session. Corey Deal has decided to come out on track. He wasn't kidding. Corey Deal is on track. T. Pablo, the real Corey Deal, on track. Laps winding down at Daytona. We'll have 11 to go when we get the restart. Hayden Lowe, Blake Giglio lead us to the green. Three EXT cars lined up on the outside line, nose to tail. Getting to the pay window. 90 green white checkers, yes. Fortunately, we're limited here to only 3. Out of this front group, Dalton Hayes, Travis Martin, Jeremy Scherer, Jake Lawrence, Mark Dingman. Only cars still having a fast repair, so they're going to have to behave. Or just not finish well. That's their options. Telling a race car driver to behave is very difficult. "12 laps remaining. Fort Worth screen printing Xfinity series presented by Mr. Ghostman. How about the Ghostman sitting there in 7th? Pace cars off. Here we go. 11 laps. Leader Blake Giglio on the top side. Lined up with a couple teammates here. Hayden's going to try to do the best he can on the inside. Caution is out again. Let's see what happened towards the back here. Oh, they're 3 wide. Is that the 13 of Lloyd crashing for 20th? Contact with the 29, gets up into the 21 from the 13. Because the car got turned around as sideways as it was. Let's watch out for the front chase. Get a little better understanding of what happens here. Corey Deal pushing the 13 up into the sucker hole. Pushes him into the 21-29. I think Corey Deal kind of pushed the 13 into that. It's probably a good thing I have voice chat muted right now. Corey says hoops in chat. Goodness gracious. Back under the yellow flag. Let's go get a chat with some drivers. Why not, right? What you do, Corey? See if we can find Blake. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
What's going on?
Well, you're out front right now with 9 to go. How you feeling about your odds of holding on for the win today?
I feel good, but you know that can change quick here. So
True. You got a couple teammates there with
here.
you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got some teammates. We're not gonna do anything. I don't think. I think we're just gonna do some restart stuff. That's about it. And I think they all want to win as much as I do, so it should be a good show.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully we'll work together for a little while, then put a good show on at the end, right?
I hope, man. I don't know. Hoping they just wreck each other, maybe, and I get a nice win. But I don't know. We'll see.
All right, bud. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
More people out?
Yeah,
I'll
take a
hang
bunch.
on. Hang on. I'm messing up here. There we go. Now we got Mike Chris. I put myself up in the CTC for a minute. That was awkward. Or low drag, sorry. What up, Mike? See you there in the 2nd spot. Been an eventful race so far. How are we feeling about the odds of getting the EXT win here?
Yeah, I feel like we've been in the right place at the right time, kind of avoid all the nonsense and stuff that's going on. I feel like there's enough to go that I feel like we're probably gonna try to work together for a little bit. I feel like there's enough time to do that, and then once it gets later on, we'll just go for it and see what happens, and hopefully one of us can win. But I feel like we our chances are pretty good here. We all lined up. Like it's gonna be pretty fun.
Team 4. Well, hopefully that's how it works out. You get to work together a little bit and then go for it at the end. It sounds like a good team strategy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Good luck.
See ya.
Let's go get Lucas in real quick too. Lucas, DG, got a copy?
Gotcha.
Well, you got a couple teammates up there in front of you. You got the strategy to get this restart and then kind of go for each man for themselves, or are you going to try to work together and make sure an EXT gets the win here?
Well,
got like 8 laps to go at the line, so I think it's a little too early to leave one of them out. But Daytona win's a Daytona win. I was gonna have to go for it. But yeah, it's good to have teammates up there all lined up here at the end of the race. But every man for himself.
Stand forward. We're getting set for the restart here. Good luck to you, sir. We'll see if we're talking to you after the race.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Lucas Weitzman, the 97. All three of those EXC drivers, 1, 2, and 3. Getting some interviews in there real quick. See how things shake out for him. Jump back up to the broadcast room before I forget where I am. Like I do sometimes. 8 to go. We get 3 attempts at a green-white checker. I agree, Doc. There's no way it finishes clean. It's going to be chaotic. Someone's just going to be desperate for the win, and it's going to be a mess. I don't know where it's going to come from, but it's going to be a mess. Hayden Lowell, after all hell he's been through, up there in the 4th spot. It's definitely been an adventure for Hayden. Dalton Hayes quietly up into the 5th spot. I guess that's 7th, my bad. Quentin Warman in 5th. Dalton Hayes 7th. Travis Martin 6th. Sprague already back up to 4th. I'm sure we'll see the 05 and the 84 try to get together here. Probably push all the way to the 3rd lane would be my guess. Huge bowl of popcorn? Hell yeah. Let's get it going. Share it around. Sharing is caring. Pace car is off. Here we go. 7 laps to decide our Daytona race here. Blake Giglio, Mike Cricks, Lucas Hoitzma. Blake's going to come down, join the 3 cars together at the bottom lane. It's going to leave Hayden and the Ghost Man on the outside. Meanwhile, behind this, the 05 has found the 84, so those 2 teammates are together. They're going to have to play 3 on 2. It's Giglio, Christopher, Hoitzma. 1, 2, and 3. Now the 05 splits to the top lane. Car's still getting up to speed. It takes them about a full lap to get up to full speed. In this field, you see it strung out now. It'll start to come accordioning back together. Outside line starting to build momentum here. Dave Warman, you'll see him jump up behind the 05 right there. And then I think you'll see both of those cars go to the 3rd lane here. The 05 and the 84. There they go. 0584 to the top. 3 wide for the lead with 6 to go. And they come back down. Didn't quite have the momentum. Blake Giglio is going to drift up there in front of Hayden. Alley 05 drops to the bottom lane. A little bit of team strategy to lead both lines here. Probably do this until about 2 to go, then they'll every man for themselves. I'm nervous. I don't know about you guys. I'm nervous. Oh, Hayden Lowell makes contact and the wreck is on. That's going to be a yellow for sure. Ethan Evers, the 26 is around. 82 of Dingman, the 14 of Edwards. 47 has no hood. Our 10th caution of the race comes out. Mike Chris leads him back to the line. Well, that spits out Blake Giglio, I think. Blake just alt F4'd. Hayden goes to the outside. Contact. It looked like the 05 hits the 67, and that's what starts that. Let's see if we can check it out on Far Chase here. Yeah, back to 05's up in that third lane. 67's going to get up in front of him. We get a push here, and that push turns him down into Blake Giglio. And Hayden immediately jumped out of the lobby. Sheesh. 05 Sprague Jr. getting into him there. We'll get us close to overtime here. A lot of cars having to come get fast repairs if they still have them. Jake Lawrence coming down, I think he still had one. Yeah, Jake still had one. JR Deal showing P5, yeah. The SSL Shit Show League. Hello, Mr. Evers. How are ya? The crash was so hard it made Blake's iRacing die? Really? He didn't alt F4, it just died? Dang. Wonder if that's what happened to Hayden too. iRacing's just like, I don't know how to handle this. So Jake took his fast repair there. Harry Grindell's the only one now in the top 20 and still has a fast repair. See if we can get a chat with Harry. Harry's DG, got a copy?
Oh, hold on. Okay, go on.
What am I holding on to?
Oh, I had to pause my music. It was very loud. I couldn't hear you.
Well, I figured I'd just pull you in because you're the only car in the top 20 that still has a fast repair.
Am I? Wow.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, very.
So you have that going for you. Everyone else has to be on their P's and Q's, and well, you can go balls to the wall if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try too hard because Trenton and Beach are obviously included in those that don't have the fast repair, and I'm not going to try and hang them out to dry, but that is good to know. That's reassuring.
All right, well, Team Kamikaze, let's put that name to use, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, bud, good luck.
Thank you.
Thought that'd be kind of funny to interview him. See what he thought about having the only fast repair. Let's see if we can get JR Deal in here. Johnny Outlaw, DG, got a copy?
Oh, mahalo.
Mahalo. Well, we're about half a lap away from going back green here. How are we feeling about our odds of getting this victory?
I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
I mean, you're up there in the fifth spot.
That's about now. I'm got pretty good odds of being at least there for an interview.
Yes, sir. Well, we got a couple laps to settle this thing. Let's see if you can't get up there and give the fans what they want, which is some Johnny Outlaw interview.
Oh, well, I will try my damnedest.
All right, bud. Good luck.
See you, buddy.
It's the 9 of JR Deal jumping in for an interview with us in that 1010 Ghost Toyota. If I had a little bit more time, I'd pull Trenton, but we're getting ready to go green. I won't do that to him. Field works their way out of turn number 4. First attempt at a green-white checker. We are officially in overtime here. Pace car is going to make that sharp left. And here we go. Green-white checker attempt number 1. Mike Chris, your leader on the outside line. He's probably going to work with Lucas here to drop down. Now how does the 05 play this? He goes up in front of his teammate, the 84. They go to the top. Lucas trying to get the 88 going there. Gets him a little sideways. They got a pretty decent gap there, which may work to their disadvantage. He and Montrose, the one jumps out wide. Field's very well spread apart here. Will we make it back to the white flag as we head towards turn 3? If we make it to the white flag, that is all she wrote. JR Deal trying to go to the top side. He gets a 3 wide, spits out the 05. goes Harry Grindell. Nobody wanting to work with the 05 as the 35 and 81 make contact, Trenton Sneed, but everyone stays going in the right direction. We make it to the white flag. This will be the last lap of the race. Mike Chris, Lucas Hoytsma, Quentin Warman, your top three. Warman jumps outside. JR Deal going to push him. Ian Montrose in the fold. He won the ARCA race Monday night. Here he is up into the top three. Can Montrose jump to the outside and make something happen here going down the backstretch? I don't think he quite had the gap. He's going to peek out there. Warman going to get on the back bumper of Montrose. Could Montrose make it 2 for 2? He's pulling hard on the 97. Going to jump out wide. Try to get the separation as the 81 goes around. Collects Matt Banky. Banky spinning like a top. Here comes the finish. It's going to be Montrose again. Montrose gets the victory. 2 for 2 to start the Sidewinder season as Mike Christopher goes for a hellacious ride in the background. Ian Montrose gets victory once again. Quentin Warman second. Mike Christopher finishes third. Hopefully he's all right after that crash. My goodness gracious, that was violent. Let's go back and take a look at this one more time. We're going to have to slow this one down. Here they are on the backstretch. Warman giving a push to the one. You see Banky getting out of shape. Trenton Sneed, Andrew Beach all right there. And that's where Trenton goes around. Mike Chris comes up to block Montrose. Not quite there. Then comes back down. A little bit of netcode between the teammates there of the 97 of Hoytsma and the 88 of Christopher. And then, oh my gosh, no one's lifting at the line. Man, oh man. Let's see if we can get a different angle on here. I don't think that's going to be it. Let's try this one. That is crazy. I know there's a look that looks from the start-finish line. That JR deal trying to make it happen on the inside too. The all-core. I don't think JR finishes 5th there still. Hoytsma 4th. My gosh, Mike Christopher's right. If we get the top 3 to the waiting room, I promise we'll get to you in a second. But we're going to keep watching all these crash angles because that was wild. Let's try a chopper view, why not? Yeah, the netcode definitely turns him there. That move by Montrose to get to the outside. Mike Chris gets shot back up the track. Boom! Oh my gosh. Was that the 05 flipping too? Wes, did you get a... Oh my gosh! You landed right on my car. Yeet! Boom! Right into the 14. Tucker, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed tonight's race. Man, oh man. Let's see. Is Ian already off the track? Did you celebrate? Did this man really not do celebrations? Not there he is. Why won't he show me your car? There it goes. Alright, we'll watch that. While we go get our interviews here, let's find Mike Christopher in the 88. Mike Chris, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
First of all, are you okay after that wreck past the start-finish line?
Yeah, well, physically, mentally, probably not. That was a heartbreak, man. I'm not gonna lie. I want to hit hard.
You're out there just a few feet away from getting the win here, and then netcode between you and your teammate.
Yeah,
How does that?
I wasn't even really trying to go low in front of Lucas. I was trying to hold the middle because I thought maybe, you know, even if I couldn't side draft the one, I figured I could get a little physical with him at the line and maybe get the win. Because I figured, you know, going high to block him at the wall, I would just get wrecked. And I think it all worked out pretty well. I guess I went a little too low and freaking, you know, netcode took over.
Yeah.
I really wanted this one. That was tough, man. That was really tough.
Such a heartbreak there, so close to the win. Yeah, netcode, my gosh, it was like 3 feet between you and Lucas, and it just turned you. That's crazy. Well, you got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs to give out to us tonight, sir?
Well, yeah, big shout out to Lucas there at the end. That was I mean, I wouldn't have even came close to winning that without him. That was some great pushing. And we'll come back next week. I think this is a pretty stacked league, man. There's a lot of really good names in here. I'm excited to race with a lot of these guys. So we'll go to, I like Road America's fun track, so we'll go there. And the schedule's pretty good for me this year. I'm gonna get at a lot of these tracks, so who knows? Maybe I can go get another championship.
There we go. Well, 14 more chances to get a win this season, and we'll see what you can do with it. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
Mike Chris bringing it home in third. Now let's go get the 84 of Quentin Warman. Quentin, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you're able to bring it home second. What did you maybe need to get that final push to pick up a victory here tonight?
Well, my teammates, even though I'd love to thank them for helping me the entire race, they just got wrecked. The 05, Richie, one of the best super speedway racers that I know, got wrecked by one of the admins because of a terrible block.
All right, we're done with that interview. Let's go ahead and get race winner Ian Montrose. Ian, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you going 2 for 2 to start the week. How does it feel, my man?
Yeah, crazy end to that race. Got a great run. It was just a wild finish. So, I thought I'd kind of missed the opportunity to push for the win there, but I don't know. Things worked out in the end, and we got a second win in 2 nights. It's just a great result for Blockbuster Racing.
It's absolutely outstanding, and that move you made to go to the outside there, I think that was definitely the move of the race. What made you think that it would be possible to get there when you jumped out to that high side? Do you think you would have the push?
I didn't know if he would follow me with the push, to be honest, and who would want to squeeze somebody in the barrier in a speedway race? Nobody would do that, right? But I definitely was worried about getting squeezed into the barrier a little bit there. But the thing is, he had to cover Lucas on the inside as well, so it just gave me that opportunity to go for it, and it all worked out in the end. It could have been disastrous as well, so it just was my night, I guess.
Yeah, netcode was definitely in your favor. Is unfortunate netcode getting into the 2 teammates there, and then you had just the 84 to deal with right there at the finish line. But that had to be so much fun, and you got those friends, family, sponsor shoutouts for us tonight.
Yeah, I just want to thank Fort Worth Screen Printing for sponsoring the series. And thank Blockbuster Racing and everybody. Cody had a rough night tonight, so shout out to him and hope for better things for him tomorrow night. Appreciate you also in the booth. I didn't call it out last night, but always appreciate you and that smooth voice of yours.
Yeah, and poor Cody for sure, but hopefully he'll get all the bad luck out before Thursday night, and Thursday night will go great for him, right?
Everything's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Positive mental attitude.
Perfect. All right. Well, congrats on the 2 wins to start the season, and we'll see if you don't get it done tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Take care. Have a good evening.
All right, Ian. Congrats. Ian Montrose in the 1, getting it done 2 nights in a row. This time in the John Deere Ford. I want to thank everyone that helps us put on our show each and every week. Thank you so much. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Love it. Thanks, Travis, for all the work he puts in on these Tuesday Xfinity broadcasts. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here watching tonight's race. We're going to rate on out, show some love. Thank you guys once again. What else? Oh, the final finishing. Let's see if our results page will work. It did not work last night, but we're going to try again tonight because we're stubborn and like to. There we go. It's working tonight. Perfect. Ian Montrose, your race winner. Quentin Warman, Mike Chris, Lucas Heusman, JR Deal, your top 5. Good start to the season there for JR. You got Harry Grindell, Andrew Beach, Sprake Jr., Franklin, and Cher, your top 10. I wonder how many pages this will actually let me do because it usually glitches after 30. You got Dalton Hayes, Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers, Travis Martin, Scott Elson, Mark Dingman, Jeremy Clapper Newell, Ryan Brennan, Cody Cleaver, Zach Schweiss. Good. Welcome back, Mr. Schweiss. The Cole Haas, Mike Edwards, Sam Cole Haas, Matt Benke, Jake Lawrence, Wes Parker, Hayden Lowell, Thomas Lloyd, Blake Iglio, Jonathan Legger. It's good to see Jake Lawrence out there. He's been having some issues, so glad to have him back out there with us. Yeah, the after 30 does not work once again, but that's okay. We'll read it to you. We have Daniel Llewellyn, Quentin Newton, Randy Lee, Darren Harris, Bill Rivard, Dave Hoisma, Jeff Price, Nick Hammer, and Corey Deal. That will do it for our results. Clear these out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We'll be back here tomorrow night. If you want more information about our leagues, you can head on over to dgsracing.com. If you want to join our leagues, you can go there and click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any of our 9 different series. We welcome people of all skill levels and all racing backgrounds to come hang out and be part of our community. It's just a fun, loving group. That's basically how we want to promote it. So yeah, we'd love to have you. Come be part of it. dgsracing.com. That's going to do it for our YouTube broadcast. Everyone have a wonderful night.